iPhone. I have iPhone on. Man, I got an iPhone in my pocket. Yes, I do. Man, what's up? Man, what's up? What's up, Wall? You saw your box, man. What's happening, man? Yeah, I got another. I'm gonna release y'all box. You the second one I sent out? Yeah, man. Hold on, man. What you mean I'm off? Yeah. It's that Kenny G, baby. Y'all know what to do, man. I'm doing work. What's up, Louis? Everything, you know, man, how you doing out on the West Coast? What's up, Louis Martinez? What's up, man? 165s on music at 29 hertz. Mega 18s. Yeah, fire audio. What's up with you, man? What's up, Fred? What's up, what's it, Eric? What's happening, Mr. Pewitt? What's up, man? Thanks for saying what's up to my wife, man. You put your picture up there now. Yeah, what's up with you, man? How y'all doing? What's up, man? Tomorrow I'm gonna let y'all hear him. I'm gonna let y'all hear him on like he ask a question like, how does it sound? I'm like, interesting. I'm gonna do some instrumentals with Kenny G. Let y'all hear him with that, man. I think that's gonna answer y'all question superbly, in my opinion. Bobby Duffy, what's up, baby? What's up, baby? Yeah, class, teach me something. Teach me something. I'm still learning. I'm amazed by what them solo X's are doing. I'm truly am, man. I don't know why. Y'all talk about Team MBE, I'm Team Kicker, man. I don't know why people ain't running the Kicker the way. I think Kicker need more exposure, so I'm gonna double down on. I got that 2508. 2508 good. 2508 good. People still calling me and asking for boxes for the 2508. So I'm glad I was able to give him that exposure, get him where he need to be. He is one of my kings. He is that guy. He is that guy. But now we're gonna get sold. We're gonna kick a good push around here, man. They're my boys, man. They're my team. I got to do a new intro, so I gotta he's back out to him. I gotta get him to do another intro. Put my boy up there. Put Danos in there. What'd you say? What's his brother say, man? So, oh man, and it froze up on me, y'all. Okay. I don't know, watching all your videos, learn so much from watching. You really like your videos. Thank you, Captain Groove. That's the whole point. It's like let's see how many videos up there. Let's see how many videos on the channel. I don't know. I think last time I seen it was 1,700 videos. Whoa, 2,000 videos. Good Lord, that's a wealth of information. A lot of mistakes, a lot of injuries to my fingers. That's why I don't be trimming out people talking about my price. Man, I don't care nothing about that. My price is my price. If you can get somewhere and get it cheaper, hey man, go. Or you do it yourself for free. I ain't got no problem with that. But if you want me to do it, it gonna cost what it gonna cost, and ain't up for discussion. You know, that's just how I feel about it. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all hear with some Kenny G, man. I'm gonna let y'all hear the see how they play, how y'all like them lows. People how it sound. It sound excellent. Number one, got my box better. Okay, yeah, Louis, I'm Louis. Them boys gonna put they put a 142, 2 hertz under at 33. So I wonder what's gonna happen when I put the 33 cube box in there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and gain that extra 0.34. It's gonna be a 143 on music. You know how we do. We don't do burst scores. We're gonna see what they do, man. We're gonna see what they do. But I'm definitely gonna give Kick a bigger push, man. I'm looking around and they don't have the notoriety that I think they should have. They're the reason why they can read the reason why we got cardio. Yeah, in my opinion. If I plan on building my own box and I can see dimensions so you can see what I'm working with and what can I improve. No, I don't do that. If you plan on building your own box, go ahead and build it. DIY, not against it. Watch the DIY channel. Send him the stuff. I make a living building boxes. Don't have time to do that. If I'm not gonna be helping support my family, keep these lights on, feed my family, I'm not gonna waste no time on it. And just being real with you. It just comes to the challenge to people tell you that's what's the challenge about my boxes. And me making a living off my boxes. That's what it is. Would 412 seal be better than 212s on the trunk of a car? I don't know what your goals are. What's better is making sure you got the right volume for whatever application you want to run, whether it's port or seal. That question right there, I can't answer because I don't know what what happened here. I don't know what your goals are. I don't know what your goals are, so I can't answer that question. Just make sure you got the right volume for whatever you're gonna run. Okay. What are the measurements for your mega cab 2.5 cube box? 48, 11, 48, 11, 11 as, okay, let's look at it like the box is this way, like facing you. So instead of facing up, the box is facing you. That will make it 11 inches high, 48 inches wide, and not counting the double baffle. There's a piece of wood I put on. That one there is 1575. 1575 deep. And then it's tuned to 35 hertz. So you better use that, rewind it, and they'll tell you whatever you're trying to use it for. But those are the dimensions. That box also will fit in a behind that same type of application. Mark Cook will fit behind the seat of most SUVs, the third row box. Yeah. All right, answer that question. Man, this thing a little late, ain't it? Let me see. Answer that question. How long does it usually take to make a box? Depending on what it is. 415 box, 215 box. The quickest box that I can make for me is my truck box. I can do them about an hour from start to finish. I'm talking about like the plywood all the way to the first part of the standing, 1 hour. That's the fastest time. Other boxes depend on the shape. Some boxes could be even quicker time than that. It all depends because there's so many different. I build custom boxes, Jonathan. So everybody don't get the same box. I have people message me and ask me, "Hey man, you got this box on hand?" I'm not at Bobby Gate level where he got them prefabs, and people be all talking about the price of that, and I'm like, "Damn, well, do it yourself for free. Then you got to worry about what he charges. You can do it yourself, do it yourself." But I take a pay from him. I'm not finna pay no attention to it, but it all depends what the box is. All depends what the box is. Of course, 2 6.5 box or a 2 8 rectangular box might be a little bit quicker than that. Maybe, but most of the time it's either truck boxes or I'm building boxes people who got different shapes. For whatever reason, they can't get a prefab either for the tuning or the shape the two prefabs in, and they trying to run a particular speaker. What I don't do is I sell speakers. So since I sell speakers, I can't recommend. I can only thing I'm going to recommend you is the size that you can run in the space you tell me you have. That's it. I'm not going to recommend no sub. Now, if you pick one that I sell, yeah, I sell it to you. What's up, Louis? Mess around, my had to order a couple of them from you. You know what it is. I got you, man. You've been there since you've been with me since the beginning, baby. We've been doing this since 2013, baby. That's Louis there, baby. What about what's this? What about for select seal on the seat? What about it? You listen to rock and hip hop? I'd be a good setup. I mean, not rock and hip hop, rock and pop. Well, that's how you like to listen to your bass. What about it? Don't. Here's the thing, because you got other channels that everybody tell them, they hit. I guess they there to be liked. I don't like seal sound. That don't mean it ain't right for you, because I don't like it. I like low bass. I like bass below 35. Some people don't. Ain't nothing wrong with that. To each their own. I know the subwoofer ain't geared for a seal box, but that don't mean you can't put it in a seal box. No, it ain't out the box. It ain't out the box 142.6. That's about 2 weeks out. 2 weeks. Out of the box, it did a 141. 2 weeks later, doing a 142. Yeah. What's up, Clarence? Good evening, JD. What's happening? What's up, Tyrone? Top of the afternoon. What's up to you? You gonna be out in California. All right. I'm thinking about doing a kick out, be friends with this one in 2 weeks. Okay. What do you think about these Z series DDs? I don't run them. I love DD as a brand, so of course I think it's gonna have outstanding performance. I done heard a couple of them in builds. I have no experience actually running myself, so I can't give you a valid opinion. Mm. Mm. Yeah, that's what I say, JD. So it's got to be an intro. What might be expensive? It might be expensive or different. Might be you get a box of me. You might consider it expensive. I've been in business 4 years, so they obviously ain't that expensive. I know some people don't like the price, but hey, you can do it yourself for free. They talk about Gately too, so I know I'm not as costly as he is, in my opinion. But hey, people pay what they want. You don't want it, don't pay for it. You say it ain't worth it for whatever reason, don't do it. Why is it that my 12 Solex, 12W6, and 8W7J audio on a J audio 1400 watt amps sound just as loud as two cheaper Scar 15s on a Pioneer 2000 watt amps, but have more of a quality hum? It's way low amps. What gives? You have an amp that's engineered truly to keep the wattage no matter what the ohm load. You have the 8W7 and 12W6. Those are engineered subs. They're actually engineered and made here in the USA of globally sourced products. They actually have an engineering team at J Audio, which is now under the umbrella Garmin Audio. And with the Scar 15s on 2000 watt, now the Pioneer amp is probably doing rated, but with the Scar subs, it makes bass. Can't bash them for sure. Now you see William Gay doing amazing things with them, but in your opinion, and it probably be in my opinion too. Now you see the 12W6 and have a more quality sound. I can get that, but 30 hertz is 30 hertz. I can get with that as well. But the Scar subs, well, the one there's not really no engineering behind that. That's just a Chinese copy of some old tech that was good then, but now Scar ain't never came out with nothing new since 2013. And that ain't nowhere. They ain't never did. They ain't got a version 2 version. The only thing they ever came out new is when they introduced. I think when the patent came up and they put the VXF line in they lineup. Well, that was designed. I can't remember what company actually had it, but when they went away from it, Scar put it inside their lineup, and most people are saying that that's their best performance sub. Well, it's not actually a Scar sub. It's actually a patent wore off from a company. They left the dials over there in China. Kevin scooped right up in, put his name on it. All Scar trying to do is just making money. There's one of them companies that I tell you, they just selling you something. They ain't giving you nothing. They selling you something though. And if it fits your budget, get it, run it. You might not want to get box with me because the box price is gonna be the box price. I don't care if you paid $1 for the sub. That's on you. what for me to make the sub and knowing I'm getting in front of this saw, anything can happen. I'm gonna charge what I'm gonna charge. If it's too much for you, hey, I've had people message me and tell you, man, that's too much, man. You want too much. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. Then you be blessed. And we keep it going. I got a good, loyal, multiple repeat buyers. Somebody can buy it. But they say, not everybody like, well, I'm not paying that much for a Mercedes. And he stopped Mercedes from selling. And they don't go on sale except for Christmas. Do they go on sale on Christmas? No, they just have a commercial. But you don't never see a Christmas. They don't have no truck month. They have no summertime sale, don't have no rebates. You see one commercial with Mercedes during Christmas time. Rest of the year, it is what it is. You want it, you can get it. If you don't, it's on you. Ain't nobody running kicker MB. I see that, but I'm going to change that. Think about it, TC, before I get the rest of your sentence. I got 2 8s on 5K. It's got a 2.5 inch voice cord. Y'all seeing this playing. I'm showing you everything. And I'm turning the volume up. Y'all ain't hearing no pop or nothing, you're just hearing output. So the 2.5 voice cord from kicker can do that. Then what you think the Solo X10 and the 12 and the 15, 18, them both got 3 inch voice cord. You think they losing something? Tell them my call. I'm on live right now. Yeah. So you think they losing something? Think about it. That's just my life. Nobody in my area never would like a run kicker. You start the wagon. You know, I make bandwagon. I did it with 2508. I did it with the Q class. I'm going to do it with these Solo X's. I'm stripping the Solo X's. I think, here's my thing, TC. And listen to me, y'all. Because when I'm telling y'all go back and tell everybody else and have people answer questions. That's the whole point of me having the channel. So I'll say something here. Y'all think about it. Turn around your head, then you'll say it to somebody else. You'll say it to somebody else. You'll say it to somebody else. Before you know it, everybody's thinking it. So let me put this out here. We got companies out here that selling you stuff based on how much a subwoofer weighs. I've never ever heard that till now. We judge the performance by how heavy it is. So that's been your mindset all along. With each version you be doing, all you did was you never changed the basket. You never changed the surround. You said you changed the surround. And then you just made the woofer heavier and heavier and heavier. Did we keep increasing output? So if we had some subs on version 6 and version 7, if you go back 3 versions, that means version 3. So version 3 to version 7, have we increased output by 3 dB? Are we twice as loud? No, we just able to handle heat. So what are we getting? What are we getting? If the end goal is acoustical output, what are we getting? So my question is this: could you take out those same subs? See, here's the thing about kicker, and they're unique. They set the standard. It's a square sub. See, most of these round subs, you can try this brand here, widen the hole, try a different brand here, pop them subs in and out, this, that, another. When you go to the kicker sub, you're going to change the whole build. And if you want to change something else, you're going to change your entire build. So that's probably one of the reasons why you don't see a lot of big builds doing that, other than Steve Barber shitting on them guy. But my question is this: if you run the same amount of kicker subs that you're running with these other subs, what would happen? Because I'm taking this 2.5 inch voice cord from kicker, and I'm telling you, I played that song that I showed y'all when I did that 142. I actually played that song twice. Go back and watch that video, and you'll see why I cut it off. No, not on that one. No, not on that one. I'm wailing on the well. I was lying on that. Not on that video. The video, I didn't even show y'all that one, did I? I sure did. That was 142 as well. But there's another video where I was doing, and I did 142. I actually played that song twice, back to back. And I think it did a 140. I was the high score, 142.6. The other one was 142.5, so I didn't show it. And then I played the exact song over again. So it actually played for 8 minutes. I know it ain't getting 5,000 watts actually making it to the core, but I played the same song twice, full tilt. When I finished, and I was telling Fred Porter this, I put my hand on that dust cap. It was cool. It wasn't even warm. It felt just like it felt just like it felt before I started. So I'm saying if that 8 can do that with a 2.5 inch was cool. If kicker's giving you that much performance, and here next I'm going to show y'all this TC. I'm going to take the D1s out. I'm gonna raise the ohms up to 3 to 2 ohm. So I get 3,000 watts out now. And I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna do 140s. Pretty sure. And I'm gonna show y'all that. That's why when y'all getting now. Why am I 8 is the only thing I can run. 8 is the only thing I can run by my seat in optimum enclosure. So allergies, y'all. There it is right there. With that being said, see, I got me kind of stopped up. That's the allergies. Man, get bad. I got it bad this year. Last year wasn't no problem. I'm showing you what these 8s can do. So if they put this much technology and performance for these 8s to do this, don't understand the reason that the 10s and the 12s and the 15s will be far superior. Just because they got more surface area on a 3-inch cone than you got on a 2.5. Get ready to get on the kicker bandwagon because I think this year, I thought when they first came out, everybody's going to, but I see, man, that there's a decided market. There's nobody liking kicker but me. And I'm going to show the world. I think this boy, I'm pretty sure he's going to hit a 143. So I'm going to push him hard, man. And I challenge anybody, man. Switch your system over. Run a kicker. Don't need a lot of power. You're going to get the same DB score. You can't prove me wrong. Because my belief is these companies y'all liking to keep telling about how much a subwoofer weigh. All they doing is it's just a heating element. They're just making the ability to handle more power. But are you gaining more acoustical output? Or you just want to be able to tell people, you want a little small ego guys, small manhood people, yeah, my truck lifted. I got 8,000 watts. So yeah, but you ain't no more loud than a dude that got 4,000 watts. One company they promote, yeah, we got 130 pound sub. So are y'all breaking 200 dB? Are y'all doing 180s on music? Are we doing 170s on music now? Or are we still in the 160s? Are we still in the 160s? So the subwoofer getting heavy and heavy, but we're not getting no acoustical output. It's good for the economy if you think about it. Struts, suspension, more wood being sold to support these heavy subwoofers, but you ain't getting no louder. So what's the point? Kicker them put this 8 out here, and I firmly believe that Steve told him, I want to control that market. It ain't over. It ain't over. It ain't over. I want to control that market. I want an 8. I feel like Kit was just sitting back like this, TC. Just wait till it break in and be. You talking about it ain't separating itself. Just you ain't played it long enough. Just let it break in. It'll get louder and louder. And I'm seeing that. It's getting louder and louder. Hey, come out of the way. You ain't gonna buy that Solo X out of Walmart. But they'll see, man. I ain't a bandwagon. I make the wagon. Everybody get on. That's what I do. Oh yeah, oh man. I'll wait till you see this Kenny G video. I'm finna upload tomorrow. Y'all be like, man, that thing digging, sound great. And it can get loud. And it can do it on low power and high power. I gotta show y'all these things. Yeah. Come on, man. We just 0.34 away from 140. That ain't too far. From 143.34, 142.66 on music. In the box tune at 35, they metering at 33. So I'm getting that transfer down there. What you think going? I think if I put that 33 hertz tune box in there, right there what that song likes to do at 33 hertz, what we gonna get? I hope all I need is extra half a dB. That's 143. And I'm thinking when I take them with my 2 ohm set, I have a 2 ohm set too. There's a 1 ohm set inside. I have a 2 ohm set. And I'm gonna show y'all that so y'all can see exactly 2 ohms. I'm gonna raise the resistance up for my when they hear videos. As long as I can do a 140 on them, cool. Once I get this 143, keep trying. If it attains that, I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna put the 2-on set in there and let everybody hear him when they come pick up their boxes and stuff like that. And this guy Josh, he's fit to hear him. When he pick up his dual Alpine 12 box. He gonna hear him. He's gonna make a video when he gonna be the second when they hear the Solo X's. Alex Harris was the first. He was the first. He heard him when he was doing 141s. And in fact, Friday, we're gonna remember Alex, the single 8, he built his own box. Well, I'm gonna meter his setup. We're gonna meter his setup. It's on an 1800 and a BMW X3. We're gonna meter his setup. We're gonna put that on the channel. He built his own box. I just want to see. So that would answer the question for those of you who want to see what a single can do. When I told him, man, let's meet up Friday. So we're gonna do that. Well, I'm glad you got Kick It because of me. You got a company that you can call, get customer service. A product they gave us cardio. I'm happy. I like to read stuff like that. I watched these Solo X tanks hit that 142 multiple times. People better stop hating on Kicker. They need to. They need to. But hey, I'm gonna get the ball rolling, man. Now that I got some when they first came out 2 years ago, I didn't have. I couldn't really run, but I told you what a 10 could do right out the rip. Just one 10 because I can't really run two. Now I got a dog I can play with. I'm pretty sure Steven that man get MB something he can play with. Now we going now that I got something I can play with. I'm finna show y'all. Solo X's ain't nothing to play with. The whole Solo X line ain't nothing to play with at all. Period. Make him stop, T, bro. Wait till I get to your box. We're gonna make him stop. We're gonna make him put some respect on Kicking name. We're gonna do like they did in 2008, 2009 when they was out there. When Kicker come through the lane, like, that's why we're gonna make him do that again. What you got in there, Kicker? Peace. Yes, sir. That's what we're gonna do. You're about it takes power to make power, which is why my low RM subs and amp sound better than Skates 15 on 2008. It takes power to make power, and it's a different. You got 87 octane, 89, and 92. There's levels to everything, man. There's levels to everything. Everything in life is levels. You can live in a tent. You can live in a mansion. There's levels to everything, man. Don't never forget that. Let me see if we can get some other questions right here. Oh, what do you think about 5 Neo? Man, I got a lot of respect for 5. I wish Scott would come out with an 8. Maybe John Raby cut him some money and let him get his own basket. Because 5 make their own. 5 about that TI basket. They own the patent for that. Oh, I love 5. Wish they came out with 8, give me something to play with. But I got a lot of respect for 5 Scott. Got a lot of respect for him. He's on the. I think he still got management of his company, but now he's under the Sky umbrella. But yeah, I got a lot of respect for 5, man. A lot of respect, man. Crabs. All right. What is the stupid? I can't answer this question. What's this question right here? Can you run a single F7R solo in a Charger? Okay, depending on what kind of music you run to, yeah, you can run a single in a Charger and a Challenger. The R be more sound a little bit better. The solo would probably get a little bit louder. So between the two, the R would sound better. The solo is made for just output. It handles far more power than what it say either. No, I don't build boxes for Caminos, man. That ain't mess. Too much a hassle. That big ass hump on that seat, I ain't worth messing with. You like it? A lot of people like the male Caminos, but I don't have an option for it. I have an option for it. AMB, can you do a live review on them Solo H playing that? Please leave me alone by, man, you sitting there, I don't know who that, by who. Let me see. I don't know who that is, but I'll try to remember. Jackie Hill Perry. I'll try to remember that. I only got Jackie Hill. I'll try to remember that. For everybody complaining about MB price, you can get 140 dB at 30 hertz for less than $3,000 flat. Hey man, let them complain, man. Let people go where they gonna go, man. You know how I feel about it. But yeah, you ain't Kip on that. Kip back what you said. And it's factual. Any of my kings, my box, and the DDM 2500. And you guarantee the 142 in the 2.5 cube box. But especially if you got a truck. And if you pick the kicker, you're gonna have some money left over. It is what it is. It is what it is. Fact. Yeah. What did I do before fabricating boxes? I'm a heavy hauler. Got a CDL license. So you see them big wide loads. I can drive 18 speed. Yeah, I don't need to be automatic. I can drive a big semi truck. Yeah. And I haul wide loads like excavators, cats, 780s, 760s, Caterpillar back front end loaders, stuff like that. I moved that stuff around the city of Atlanta. Yeah, that's what I did for a living. But I always loved building boxes. And then prior to that, that dually out there was a hot shot. I did a hot shot. Yeah, y'all can check me out at Foxhall GL, FOXHAUL GL, Foxhall. Okay, I was looking at Jackie Hill Perry. I hope it's something I like. Well, what's up, Kennard? What's happening, man? Why most design engineer buildings you're cheapness, labor costs, keep labor costs down. Kind of biting us in the butt now. But they supposed to be bringing it back. I'm sure a lot of companies gonna bring it back, especially after what China did and what they're doing. I want y'all to think about something. China said they're going to invade Taiwan by 2027. So every manufacturer probably looking at that, because if they invade Taiwan and Taiwan is an ally of the United States, what does that mean? America got to come to the Taiwan aid. Probably going to stop all the production they go from China. And this is what China said they're going to do. So basically, starting right now, they start bringing stuff back over here based on what they said. They said they're going to bring Taiwan, that doing Yi. So he's going to bring them back into the mainland. So they basically said they're going to beat up the little guy. And America ought to come to the aid. I don't think it's going to be wise to have production over in China anymore. So it kind of ties in with what our administration is doing. They got 2 years to bring it back. I'm not going to tell you, I'm a bass head, but I'm also an informed music listener. I keep track of what's going on in the world too, because I know the world doesn't revolve around subwoofers. I got other interests. So I keep track of interests and stuff like that too. I'm just jumping in the game in 2017 for folks. What's the best subs to run? So I ain't no best sub to run. Whatever subs you're gonna run. I tell you, the Ford Fusion, you can run some 12s, for sure 2 10s, and multiple 8s, maybe 4 8s. But if it was me, 2 10s for sure fit in there. There's no such thing as the best. It's what you can afford. You got the volume to run. I'm only going to tell you what size subs you can run. 2 10s, 2 12s, and 115 will fit in your trunk. You need to find your information here or wherever you want to go get your information. If you decide, let me build the box, I'll build it. I don't do the best scenario. I do have my opinion on sub, but I don't do the best scenario. Do you think that J Audio undergarment, they'll probably come out with an AW8 lineup for sub? I don't know. They just came out with a new 3-way component. You think it's reliable still? I don't know. Somebody want to test it and see. Normally, when a company takes over another company, they keep the people there, the engineers, and they keep them on staff. It's going to be We can't tell right now. Maybe a year or two from now, we'll see if the quality stayed the same and got better or it went worse. It's gonna take time for us to tell that. They just recently acquired them. So there's no way nobody gonna know what's gonna happen. Gotta give time, you gotta give people time to get it, review it, see how it fails, succeeds, whatever, to give a valid opinion. MB is more than fair. I've been on COVID 4K Common 3Q net and 7 what I use was damn near 100. You need a table saw, router, bit 300 expertise prices. And now on that, even if I have people count up, you can count up the materials. The materials don't really cost that much. You can do it yourself for free. That's why I tell JJ, do it yourself for free. That way you ain't got to worry about it. But you want me to crab and do it, it's just like if you want a new age man that can't change their tire, it ain't that hard. They'll rather pay AAA come out and tell you for $125 when all the tools and equipment they need right there in their trunk. Or they get their oil change because it's convenient. $39.99 for oil change. All they doing is get up on your car and I'm losing one bolt, letting the oils up in the pan. Put the bolt back in there, pop the hood, and pull it back on the inside. You pay $40 for it. Why? Because you didn't want to do it. So whenever you don't want to do something, you can't tell nobody what they're going to charge for their product. Only people that are going to complain to people that can't afford it. Or, well, I don't think it's cost that much. Can't argue that. If you don't think it cost that much, it ain't worth that. Why are we talking? It's because I ain't even lower my price because you ain't happy. I've been in business 4 years. Everybody else happy, ain't they, JD? You on your second boss, ain't you, JD? That's what it is. That's why I focus on the people that so into me. If not, I ain't mad. I hear it all the time. Before I got in the building, I said, man, Bobby Gailey want too much. I used to listen to that stuff. Now I see, man, you do it yourself for free. That's just real talk. Them companies trying to sell you what they say. That 100-pound Chinese power amp too. The amp's been failing lately. You start checking them QC. QC ain't up. Remember my MBE's adage is always this. Are they selling you something or giving you something? Are they selling you something or giving you something? It's up to you to decide. I thought sure he said, I thought sure I answered that dude question about the Al Camino. He answered again. No. No. I tried it one time, I ain't gonna do it again. I think I built a box for one guy for El Camino, but everything I had to go through for that box, I ain't gonna never do it again. I don't build nothing. El Camino. What this guy say? I was running 0-1 gauge wine on some Sundown 15 because I plan on driving to 2. What wine do you recommend? You ain't got to change the wine because you driving down the subs, bro. I don't really understand that question. Judah, I don't even understand that question. Answer that one. I don't have a favorite. Nick, I don't have a favorite head unit. Soon I might switch over to the Alpine, but I don't have a favorite unit. I'm just looking for certain features. Good EQ, good crossover, maybe some time alignment, 3 RCAs. I like to have a high voltage RCA on the subwoofer output. And that's about all I'm looking for. I don't have a favorite. I have ran Kicker for 30 years and I always been one of about 3 others who I know from experience their performance with anybody and better than most. This is fact. This is fact, T, bro. Thank you, Mr. Nobody. Oh, I want to tell you, I'm glad you said it. Are you still using the DDBSI or the audio control when it helps with boosting the bass frequencies? I use it at times, but when I did that 142.6, it was off. So the next time I meter it, I'm going to show y'all that it's off. It's the box pulling 33 hertz. It's off. I'm not using it. So the next time I meter it, particularly when they do this 143, I believe it's going to do, with the other box, the meter is going to, I'm going to show y'all. BSI, you push it and the red light goes off. That means it's now just a line output converter and ability to control the amp. I'm gonna cut it off again. That last go, it was off. All right. Nick, your stuff on the way, baby. DD, yeah, your DD 20, your 25 weeks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Did you see an amp? You see my phone, baby? Let me see something. Oh, there you just sitting. Now I gotta talk to you. The amp's on back order. You waited too long. I'm about to send that money right back to you. The amp's on back order. I got another one I can say, but that amp's on back order. I don't know when they're gonna be back. We'll talk. Message me again. We'll talk. I see you just send me the money. I just send the refund that back to you unless you want to get this other amp. We'll talk, Nick. Oh, kicker, USA, 5, USA, DD Auto USA. I understand. Kicker is the design engineered here. Most of their stuff is made in China. 5, as far as the subs, they make that stuff here from globally sourced products. DD, hand built line, made here, globally sourced products. B2 Audio, no sub. B2 Audio is out of Denmark. They still made in China too, and Korea, depending on what product it is. And Criminal Audio, sourced from China as well. The more I research my application, I'm gonna be proud. I'm gonna be making my proud decision. Where one of the ones that's completely made in USA would be Phi and DD hand built line, but all 5 stuff made here in the USA. Yeah. Some people gonna say, "Oh, it costs too much." Depending on where your Lord is at, what you want to do, man. That's on you. Y'all know I don't. Y'all know I really don't listen. That playing that song "Outfit." I really don't listen to that type of stuff, man. I'm not. I'm tell you, I'm not into this drug selling music. I'm just not, man. I'm just not that. Getting too old for that mess, man. I'm on some other stuff. I like the boom, but please listen responsibly. Yeah. That's not for my mind. And I'm not at 52, man. I got different. I just do that stuff because y'all be listening to it, but I don't be listening to that type of stuff. Well, thank you, T Brew. I only pay attention to dudes who so into me, man. Yeah. Hey. David Cruz. With these new sober style Solo 8 Super 8s with the large motors and depth almost reaching parameters of 10, is that cheating? How so? The cutout for the kicker Solo X is 7.25 square. It's under 8 inches. The 2508 is an 8-inch cutout. The G7 is 7.5-inch cutout. I don't see how it's cheating. I really don't. I see more so of the truth in size. It'd have been amazing if Kicker would have made that 8-inch sub with an 8-inch cutout. Boy, that'd have been, but they getting hard. They get hard enough time now. I don't know. If you think it's cheating, it's on you. But I don't know. It's your opinion. That's what you feel. It's what you feel. Because it's based like you saying that. Well, how you going to improve the performance? Remember this: a 10, every 10 except for the G Audio 10. I believe he has an 8 and 3/7 of an inch cut out. Every other 10 out there on the market cut out 9 inches or more. So as long as they stay 8 and under, I think it's 8, in my opinion. In my opinion. I know it seems like the people that told you that, they say it's cheating. And the same people that just going to come out with their own oversized 8. Unfortunately, I hear 11 inches deep. That's gonna be a deal breaker. 11 inch deep. You taller than 10. I have a 2006 raw short bed. Should I run the L1712 seal box or L740 box? Or the kicker on that? I don't. How much space you got in there? Cause I ain't got a 2006 raw short bed. I base everything about the dimensions you give me. I'm gonna tell you what you want. Now, as far as sealed and ported, depending on how you want to listen to your music, sealed is gonna be more accurate. It's not gonna really have a lot of emphasis on the lows. The fact that you're saying the seal box and it's a T, let me know that you don't have a whole lot of room. You really ain't gonna get no lows. If you got enough room to do the 10 ported, you probably get a little more bass extension. Thank you, Raymond. I'm glad a lot of y'all learn from me, man. I'm glad. That's all the challenge about for you to learn. Sometimes you agree with me, sometimes you ain't. At least you got a starting point. This right here, generalized question. For Dodge Durango, what combination of drivers? Dodge Durangos without it still keep it functional. You can do 212s, 410s. The displacement right. Ain't no sense doing no 8s. Got a lot of room in the cabin. And to be loud and low, it's gonna be based on the box and the power you give. That's it. See, I am a true box builder. I don't recommend subs. And so now everybody else gonna stop doing that too as well. If you're a box builder, you shouldn't be recommending people no subs unless you sell them, I guess. I happen to sell subwoofers, I'm gonna tell you the size drivers you can run in that space. And then if you give me a certain price point, I might have something I can offer. But if not, I just gonna build about the subwoofers you recommend. If you happen to that you want, if you happen to pick a sub I sell it to you. Makes sense to me though. I'm a box builder. My product is the box first. So I don't have no picks. I done made Scar subwoofer sound good for custom. I had one guy contact me, man. I know you don't like Scar, but this is what I got. I said, I'll build your box, whatever you got, man. It make no difference to me. I ain't about to sub. Yeah, what you bought, that's what you got, that's what you got. CT sounds, I know you don't like the sub. Okay, cool. So what? You don't got them on your channel. All right, cool. So what? You need a box? I don't know. Here's why I don't do this. What do you think about in the foster group? I don't judge nobody else's work. They ain't saying nothing about me. I won't say nothing about them. I'm not, I'm gonna tell you when I'm 52 years old, I ain't with the internet drama. I don't do none of that baby. I don't do none of that baby bitch shit. I ain't with none of the internet drama. I don't think nothing about it. I ain't got nothing to say. It's made before 10, but at 8 inches down before 3 feet beat you calls for 0.98 sub. Why don't you measure the box to see if that's the space you got? Hey, here we go right here. Do you prefer the home design over poor design, or does it really come down to application? It comes down to application. If you got a Jeep, or you play your music like those guys that listen to corridos and the people that try to put speakers on top of the vehicle, and they go to shows and they fold out their stuff, a horn box will do you well because you play into outside environment. Other than that, I run ported. Can a Solo X fit on the seat before 2015 with a seat lift? All four are going to need a seat lift to fit a Solo X under it. All four is going to need a 2.5 inch seat lift. All four. Ain't nobody going to build a box for Solo X8 without a seat lift in the Ford. Nobody. Boy, thank you for greeting my wife. Hello. Hello. No, I never did run the Phoenix Gold Base Cube. No, I did. Never did. Oh, you saw that. You saw the video. Yeah, you look at the video. You saw it when I was showing them the you seen the when I was showing the voltage, you can see the BSI was off. So this guy's showing, he's saying that when I did the video 142.66. If you go back and watch that video where I was showing y'all the voltage, you look over, The red light is off on the BSI. So that's the box pulling 33. So when people say my box don't play low, something wrong with their hearing. Yeah. Fat Nine Fiction, baby. My low end tell me, just tell them the truth. They're going to support you every time. The truth going to support you every time. And then people can turn, discern that people just be, for whatever reason, just iniquity in them. Thank you, Kennard. And he on his second box. That's right. Ain't nobody can tell when I'm worth. Nobody. Lord tells me that. Nobody else does. Prosecutor ends up being okay. Cool. But I don't. If you keep trying to promote somebody else's box on my channel, I'm probably gonna remove you, Cody. I call that disrespect. You need to use the L7X3000. It's a monster. It works great. I might switch over to that. I'm gonna switch. Take these down to 3,000 watts here shortly. Put my D2 set in. Oh, I have a question. I have a Robert Fallsgate TO12 inch subwoofer. Is that a good sub? Any subwoofer is a good sub in the box built for it. Any subwoofer is a good sub in the box built for it. Sorry, my entry brother has a hair trigger. Anyway, I have a 2.8 CT sound control with ad pounds. I'm putting them in my 2010 Rapper. There are too many out. There are no out there. But there are no many options. Not many options. Can you make a box do a 50 super cab? Yeah, that's what I do. Underseat truck box. Yeah. Get it. Message me. Numbers in every video. Okay. How do you get high RCA voltage in your subwoofer output? Line output driver. Not LOC. A line output driver. Increase the voltage. The difference between the LOC, line output converter, high to low. And then you want to increase the low RCA voltage up, you need a line output driver. LOD. You've already ordered 2.5 cubes. That's why I test. I've already ordered a dual sole Xbox under the seat enclosure from you. How many cubes would these boxes be, or would they differ from the specs in the vehicle? No, they don't. If you got an underseat truck box, you get 2.5 cubes. Ported. That's why I test 2.5 cubes. I can put a 3 cube box in my truck, but that's gonna need, with most trucks, you're gonna need to get a 3.5 inch. Well, every truck, you're gonna need to get a 3.5 inch seat to get that. So I'm always showing people the performance in 2.5 cube because that's what I sell. Yeah. Now, this is an interesting question. When you measure the length of the port, why do you not measure from the center of the port? You get it? Because if you measure the length of the port, even if you put the measuring tape in the middle or this end or this end, it's the same length. A wife over there chuckling. I got nothing square. Yeah. Oh. Let's say this is the port. You got this end and you got this end. You talking about you want me to measure right here? So if you measure in the middle of the box, is a different length than the top and the bottom. And thank you for building my Ron AC bunker enclosure. Hey, it's over here. Yeah, I got you built too that way. I'm gonna put that on the channel too. Because I think this is the brother that's got I got another guy here. I don't know if that one, I don't know if you've seen it, but I got another double wall Orion 10. Dude asked me what I think about the Orion AC 10. If you build the correct box for him, basically don't put him oversized box. It performs quite well. It's very loud and take gobs of power. Got a box coming up. I'm gonna show y'all completely double wall box. He paid for it. Zach, you need to go to Excess Power and put in your VO application, and they'll tell you exactly what battery you need to run based on the power based on that. They'll tell you exactly what power battery you need to put in there. I recommend Excess Power. Whether you're getting a Titan, AGM, or lithium, I use Excess Power. Uh, 1995 C5 I want to do the interior stock sound system and no speakers and no figures fit. The door, oh boy, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but I can't answer your question. I can't answer your question. Apology accepted. I was just saying, watch yourself. Message me, and I'll see if maybe I can help you. But as I say, out of respect to all others, I put the information out there. I tell people to measure their stuff, and I'm not gonna. If nobody throw a rock at me, I ain't gonna throw a rock at them. Everybody charge what they charge, they work. I ain't got nothing to do with that. If you like it, you like it. Sometimes people say they like stuff, and then they run across their mind, they say they like it better. One thing for sure, I can't build everybody's box. So go wherever you want to do, spend your money in. Here you're gonna get truth. All right. I think you know what? I think I'm gonna show y'all that. Baby, can you give me that more real? It's the old black one over there. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something, be honest with you. It's gonna be a long time when them kicker cells get out that truck, man. I'm dead serious. It's the output level is there and the sound quality there. I don't see nothing on the horizon that's gonna get me to take them two boys out that box. Right there, the all black one. Ain't got no name on dust cap on the bottom underneath that, right there. Yeah. Yeah. And my best friend bought these for me. Yep. I need to buy the Recon for them. They've been sitting over there for a long time. If you ever put a box and you invert, it's going to lower your tuning because the box got slightly bigger. This is Morel 8. This is a 1,000-watt driver. And I believe it has I don't know. I think it has a Neo motor. I don't know. Yeah, but this is a Morel 8. This is a 5-inch voice coil. I don't see a lot of videos, nobody doing anything with it. I think mine needs to be I see slight tears in the surround. I don't know if y'all can see that. So I know I'm gonna have to recone it. And it's funny, they recone it, you actually just buy a whole new assembly and just unscrew these screws and bolt it back in there. I think it's more of a sound quality driver than anything. What I heard is not gonna give me none of the output that I'm looking for. But I need to recone mine. They've been over there for a minute. Yeah, my number's on it. Coded, my number's on every video. Text me and I'll text you back. Give me some time. Rebase by rebase. Send me some email. Hey, send me a flash drive. Send me a flash drive to text me. And I'll tell you, send me a flash drive. And if it's good, I give you a little exposure. Normally I don't show rebase music. But if it's good, you ain't got a box for me. I give you some exposure, man. That's why I sold to people that sold to me. Now, y'all got one more minute. What do you think about a Kicker Solo X on a Kicker Wars 3200, 3600? Well, I got on the DDM 5000. They're doing fine, so I think you ought to try it. I think you're just looking for overwhelming output. I don't know what your application is, what vehicle, But I think you're gonna be very, very happy. Personally. I got 212 in the truck of my Honda Coupe. Is there any way I can stop the rattle? Yeah, don't turn it up.
Take it out.
Take it out. My wife said, take it out. Take everything out, dampen it. You want to stop the rattle on the tag? Put you some foam, window sealer foam from Home Depot on the back of the tag. But you just said it. You got 212, and if you got 212 in the box of me, yeah, you're gonna get a rattle at low notes. It's gonna rumble. It is what it is. Hey, I'm gonna see y'all Friday. Y'all be blessed. Please listen responsibly. Sowing to those who sowing to you. And go around. Let it go around. Get your card in wherever you're gonna get it from. Y'all be blessed, man.